Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do I look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction, y'all. This is The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 13. Are you guys ready? We have 3 more episodes to go, and then we're going to be wrapping up Season 3 and getting right into Season 4. So as you guys know, I have been actually trying to cut out the cursing in this video and the Walking Dead videos, as well as all of my videos here, because YouTube is getting stricter and stricter and stricter. So if you guys see that I've been putting the bleep sounds when I go crazy, because sometimes I honestly cannot help it, or I cut out when they're doing the dialogue and I don't bleep them, I just cut out the curse word altogether. Now sometimes even the action of like them killing zombies is becoming a problem. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you see it cut a little bit more than what you normally see it cut, I try my best to edit all of these reactions to the best of my abilities, but it is getting harder here on YouTube to appease YouTube. So bear with me, y'all, as I learn another way to make everything better for them. I'm trying my hardest, guys. I'm trying my hardest. Please, if you like this channel, you like these reactions, please just help share either this video or any other videos here on this platform. The more we share these videos, we get to the goal so far of 200K. So please help me out, y'all. We're getting close, I think. Are we getting close? I don't know where I am. We're getting there, But regardless, thank you guys all for being here. It has been a hoot and a holler doing these reactions with you guys. Just so you know, my next movie that should be coming out, I hope I could do it this weekend, because, you know, it is Thanksgiving. Oh wait, Thanksgiving is next weekend, the following weekend. Okay, so I should be able to do it. I should be able to do it. I thought I was gonna be in gobble gobble season in a couple of days, but clearly I'm wrong. I want stuffing and I want turkey. But this weekend I should be able to do the Addams Family Values, and then I think we'll be doing Psycho, because it seems like a lot of people want to get into that, but I also think I have a lot of new movies that I wanted to do. But most likely we'll do Psycho right after the Addams Family Values, because I mean it did win like multiple polls, so why not? Anyways, I am ready to get into this. Oh God, Andrea. I didn't even wear the shirt today. I keep forgetting about her being in this show. So, I'm ready to get into this. Lord, you know what? The last episode was amazing because we didn't have her at all. And I honestly thought for a second that we needed at least a couple of seconds of her. But that episode really did amazing for me, and I enjoyed it a lot. And you know what's interesting is I cried, or not cried, I didn't really cry. I teared a lot when I was editing the last episode, but when I was actually filming it, I think I was just like taking it all in, because the acting was, as I said in my last reaction, was top tier. It was absolutely epic how I felt. Andrew Lincoln and the other man who plays Morgan, I forgot his name, it did an amazing job. That scene, those scenes with especially with Morgan yelling, will forever be engraved in my head, because haven't we all been there before, when you're so distraught, you're so upset, and everything that comes out is like super aggressive, but in not like an aggressive way? Does that make any sense? You're just so heartbroken. So I guess it's the heartbroken scream that I was relating to in that episode, and as I was rewatching it, it's definitely, that episode is definitely a rewatch type of episode. You get the feels, you get the emotion in it. It was epic. I loved it. And now that I know it was Morgan, you know, because it took me a second, y'all. Anyways, let's get into this episode. I'm sure Andrea's gonna pop her bobblehead up, and I'm gonna get irritated, and I'm gonna light something on fire. So please, guys, get your phones out and have your fingers on 911 because you're gonna have to call the fire department. Now, you wanna see this info reaction? I know you do. The link is down below, and while you're down there, please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into The Walking Dead. You see, I tried to snap my finger and it didn't work. I was like this. Let's get into The Walking Dead and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Oh, yes. Oh, where are we? Is that Daryl? Hey, Santa Claus. Hey, baby daddy. You're about to be baby daddy #1 because you look delicious. Oh my God. Santa Claus, we are too close and too personal. Daryl! Rick Grimes, or Rhymes, what the hell your name is. Why can't he hold the gun? Because he has one. He has a rifle. Okay. I don't know where we are, and I don't know why we're here. Oh, we're having a meeting? His people are definitely here.
We have a lot to talk about. You attacked us. Makes things pretty clear.
Real clear.
I'm trying to kill you all, I didn't.
Yeah, you could've.
And here we are. I'm gonna remove my weapon. Show that I mean to negotiate in good faith.
He is not alone. I like his Gap vest. Definitely from Gap. It's cute.
No trouble. Not you.
I would check out all the darkness.
Suit yourself.
He's already in there. Sat down with Rick.
I don't see any cars.
I don't feel right. Heads up.
Oh, fuck!
The hell? Why's your boy already in there?
Oh!
He's here?
Bobblehead is here.
What's going on?
Having a meeting, you dumb idiot. Why are you already coming in with stupid questions? Oh.
Oh, you want to talk? Talk.
I wanted you to talk. Too many people have died for no reason. Let's end this. That's why I asked you to come here.
I know what you've done. I heard about the raids, the heads, Maggie. You know what I'm talking about.
You know all about me, and I know all about you. Here to move forward.
Oh, what he did to Maggie.
Maybe I should go inside.
The governor thought it best if he and Rick spoke privately.
He brought his butler.
I'm his advisor. You know, I'm sorry. I don't feel like I need to explain myself to the henchmen.
Better watch your mouth, sunshine. Do me a favor. Shut your mouth.
We'll go south in there. We'll be at each other's throats soon enough.
Carl, come here. You stash these at the loading dock, all right? Beth,
Hi,
more up on the
Glenn.
catwalk.
What we should be doing is loading some of this firepower in a truck. We know where he is right now.
You suggesting that we just go in and kill him?
We told Rick and Daryl that we'd stay put.
I've changed my mind, sweetheart.
3 of them are right in the middle of it. No idea we're coming. They could get taken hostage or killed.
Dad can take care of himself.
Our son, but your dad's head could be on a pike real soon.
Woody's like,
Don't say that to him.
It's not the right move. Not now. My decision is final.
oh, go ahead, Glenn.
Both stepped up for the good of others at great personal risk. There's no reason.
Get to it.
Let's take a moment and laugh at her.
Woodbury takes west to the river. Prison takes east.
We should hammer out boundaries and leave each other
Sorry,
alone.
what is this?
It's a solution.
Absolutely not.
What the hell am I doing here? You told me.
Told him what?
You told me he was willing to talk.
She's in no position to make such an offer anyway. Your surrender.
Oh, you want surrender? Come get it.
Would you step outside?
What?
Rick and I, we got a lot to talk about.
Why did she listen to him? She's stupid. Don't talk. We don't want to talk to you. Why sit down, Rick?
You're the governor.
That's their term, not mine.
You're beholden to your people.
Well, of course.
You have responsibility to them. Wasn't Merle your lieutenant?
He was helpful, yeah.
You blame him for scooping up Glenn and Maggie in the first place?
Exactly.
It was his fault.
He's a wild card, but he's effective. He gets the dirty jobs done. I thought you were a cop, not a lawyer.
Either way, I don't pretend to be a governor.
The leader.
You're the town drunk who knocked over my fence and ripped up my yard.
He's not drunk.
Didn't you ever misjudge someone? Andrea told me about your baby. Might be your partner's.
Who said this?
Restitution for your own lack of insight, failing to see the devil beside you.
Oh, I see him all right.
I brought whiskey.
There's no reason not to use this time we have together. Explore the issues ourselves. We're gonna work it out. Nobody wants another battle.
What exactly call it a battle?
Gotta keep a record of what we've gone through. It'll be a part of our history.
That makes sense.
Got dozens of interviews.
To you. All right. You first.
For menthols.
Douchebag.
Army or something?
Nah, I just hate these things. What they did. Life. Kids. Sure, they'll do their little dance, and tomorrow, next day, they'll give the word. I know.
May I ask how you lost your leg?
I was bit.
Cut off your leg to keep the infection from spreading. May I see it? Your stump, I'd like to,
I'm not showing you my leg.
It's important data.
I just met you. At least buy me a drink first.
All getting along right now, which means by the ending of this episode, they're either majority are all gonna be dead. I'm gonna get very upset. I hope Santa Claus doesn't die. And chaos will ensue. And I believe that the zombies are very close because there's different cuts and angles and this weird sound happening. Yeah, it's about to get real. Oh, Lord.
I care about my people, and I don't take their deaths lightly, and I know you don't either. Fight, it's a failure of leadership.
Then leave us alone.
You've moved into our backyard, you've shot up Main Street.
It's your problem, your choice.
Now, isn't that why we're here? Choice. If we choose to destroy everything we've fought for, we're gonna kill everyone we know. At your prison, back in Woodbury, people we love, Rick. I was at work one day, and the phone rang. My wife had been in an accident. Sorry, Mr. Blake, we did everything we could. On that phone, knowing that I would never see her again. It's just an accident, no one's fault. She'd left a voicemail asking me to call her, but I hadn't had a chance yet. What did she want? Check in. Asked me to pick something up for dinner. What did she want?
Good job, Glenn.
Hey, you're not going.
I don't need permission.
You're gonna live here with us, it's gonna be on our terms. If Michonne can do it, why can't you?
'Cause it's my brother out there, that's why. What's the matter with y'all? Sky cops a feel of your woman, and you be out like this.
Hey, Betty, or whatever your name is.
Let me go! Let me go!
Oh, God, we have to have a scene with her.
How's it going in there?
They kicked me out.
We all want to kick you out.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Me either.
We're trying to help.
What happened with Maggie?
He's a sick man.
Why do you ask? You don't care, girl.
I can't go back there.
We're family.
No.
You belong with us. But if you join us, it's settled.
Truth is, I didn't want any of this. They chose me because there was nobody else around.
They still think that I'm the man that can keep them safe. I know you got guns. That was quite a stash you brought back the other day. Now, my people, they're not combat tested like yours are, but I've got more of them. Let's end it. Let's not do this. We can walk away. You have something that I want.
I'm not giving up the prison.
I don't want your prison. That doesn't sound safe at all. I mean, you lost your wife, another man. Best you stay where I can keep my one good eye on you. I want Michonne. Turn her over and this all goes away. One woman worth all those lives of your prison. Is she?
Finally, it's time! All hail Queen Anne! I waited a half an hour to say it, girl.
You know I'm right. Strong, good fighters. They ain't killers.
Rick is. Maggie is. Carl put down his own mother.
Mercy killing. That don't make him an assassin. Must have been seduced by your sterling personality. My brother, we have a few calls we use when we hunt. I'll give him a heads up. You shogun the governor's ass. I'll take care of the rest.
About Andrea?
Bullets fly. She's gonna have to make her choice real quick.
You're on your own. You get people killed, it's on you.
That's a good choice, Queen Anne. Damn, it's a lot of them.
I thought it was my watch.
I got it.
Keep me company?
Sure, you're going to. You need a storyline.
It's a hell of a chokehold.
I should have put him to sleep.
When we got back from Woodbury, I made it all about me. And you needed your space.
I didn't need my space from you. Wanted you to see me. I'm with you. I'm always with you. You know.
This is why bad things happen. Because, and I know, listen, I know everybody loves this couple. They're like so excited about Maggie and her bob cut. But every time, like, situations like that, they really should be really focused on the mission at hand, like the baby formula or whatever it was that they were getting, the milk. Right now, we're really in a hectic time. Rick and a few people are meeting the governor. Any moment, something could go down. We got zombie apocalypse happening right at our cages. But they want to have this moment where they need to have this conversation. They couldn't do this when everybody was in the jail. They couldn't have this conversation at the bunk beds. Like, this is why I tell you, if you please listen to me. Anytime you're in a dire situation and you're stuck right in a situation, get away from anybody you are in love with, that you are infatuated with, that you have some type of emotional connection with. Be alone. Because then you have your mind, it is clear, you could figure things out better, and you could really pay attention to the zombies that are right at the gate, and then potentially a whole town coming in with guns a-blazing. But instead, of course, we have Maggie and Glenn. I know, he is baby daddy number 2. Or no, actually, I knocked him down to number 3, because this thing is irritating me. But I know they're a great couple. I wish them the best in their future endeavors, which probably won't happen. Probably up to maybe, what, season 3, 4? But right now, I just need them to pay attention to the barbed wire and the trees. How about that?
I love you. I love you.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. I can't. We're about to pay attention to the outside!
I can't do this.
Yeah! Really? Everybody who liked her, you're like, oh, Maggie, the protector. We got your sister, Carl, and Queen Anne, Merle, Earl, whatever his name is, he's there. They are inside. You don't want to protect. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is kind of irritating. I would actually read them their rights.
I don't get it. You've obviously got big plans. Like you're the guy who's gonna lick this thing. So why waste your time on a 2-bit vendetta? You could have a statue of yourself in the town square. Killing Michonne would have beneath you, don't you think?
You could save your son, save your daughter, everyone you know.
I give you Michonne. How do I know you'll keep your word?
You can have everything you want. I told you I don't care about you. You think about it. 2 days. I'll be here at noon.
Now she said she can't go back. She went back. Oh, you're a loser. We hate you. Fake outrage that we wasted the 2 minutes of her. Where did you get a Maggie? Oh, I can't go back. Fake outrage. This character. Oh my God. I can't wait for somebody to cut her head off.
What you got going on and break?
Let's get inside.
You see Michonne, you open fire. Kill the others, but you keep her alive. Take care of the whole crew. It's the best way to avoid a slaughter.
That is a slaughter.
Have to eliminate Rick sooner or later. The way we can all live side by side.
Thanks for setting that up. Really put yourself out there.
Glad I could help.
Again in 2 days.
What sort of terms? Hope it works out.
So I met this governor. Sat with him for quite a while.
Just the two of you? Should've gone when we had the chance, bro.
Once it's gone. Dead. Once it's dead. For what we did to Woodbury, we're going to war.
Okay, Rick.
Shut up.
Merle and Michonne are convinced we should hit first. Carol and I think we should take our chances on the road. So if we stay and fight, so be it.
He gave me a choice. A way out.
What does he want?
Michonne.
He'll kill her.
And then kill us anyway. What if this is the answer? They need to be scared, because that's the only way they'll accept it.
She saved my life, Carl's. Glenn, Maggie, she's earned her place.
Yeah. Are you willing to sacrifice your daughter's lives for her?
Why are you telling me?
I'm hoping you can talk me out of it.
Well. So, we're done with this episode. Come closer, gather around the table. So this episode was definitely a very different type of episode. I came in here, Andrea obviously irritated me, but not like full effect. My reaction to Andrea was just because I absolutely can't stand the character, and her head is always bobbling. And she always goes like, what is in her backpack? I hope she has like a BLT, a water bottle, a lifesaver. Like she has to have something real good. A notebook, a pen, a paper, a bike. I don't know what, she call her Mary Poppins because she always carries around this bag and it always looks so heavy. Besides that, she wasn't the overall annoyance for me in this episode, which is super weird. I know that you guys did say this is the type of show that you'll get irritated with, every single character eventually, right? You have this person. I think the only characters I will never get irritated with is Queen M and Daryl and Carol. Besides those three, I think every single other person will definitely get on my bad side. I see it. So I still stand behind Glenn and Maggie. I know that my ADD is acting up. My desk cover is like so unequal and it's just bothering me. You guys see that, right? I know that people really do like Maggie. And I'm not saying I don't like her. I'm not saying I don't like her. I'm just saying her and her sister, if they decided to like get eaten alive, it wouldn't bother me. And I know somebody's upset right now by what I said. And I'm sorry, kind of. But Maggie I've given her, how many seasons have we had with her? Only 2, right? She was in last season. So season 2 and season 3. I've given her almost like 2 seasons and I still don't find any point of her. And I'm trying to figure out why everybody else likes her. Maybe in the next season, if she makes it, I'll like her more. Because right now, she is, if you ever have a tickle in your throat and you can't get rid of it, that's kind of how I view Maggie. And no, I'm not jealous that she's sleeping with baby daddy number 3. Because quite frankly, I'm never sleeping with baby daddy number 3. He actually has a baby mama and a wife and some kids. So at this time, I don't really give a fuck. But I'm just saying, she just is like, I find her character to be super irritating. And it's not just her. It's anybody who has that type of personality. And there are a lot of people out there that are like her. And they all bother me. So I believe in equality. Annoyance gets spread evenly, like butter on bread. And she's just a very, like, a tickle in the throat. She's kind of annoying. Girl. And I blame Glenn. By the way, once again, I actually was irritated by Glenn this episode too. Just up to the point, like, I got the whole I'm sorry thing. Of course, he always finds the worst time. And now I know. You see, here's another thing too. I always, when scenes like this happen, when he was saying exactly what people said verbatim on the whole Maggie thing, because when I was watching it, I didn't know why she was like really upset with him, and people said verbatim what he said. And it's because you guys have seen the show, so you know exactly what it was that actually bothered her. But from a viewer who never seen the show, I feel like that even maybe you guys, when you watched it the first time, did you guys really understand why she was upset? Like, I understood her being upset because she was just assaulted. And I was like, okay, she's like, you know, but I was like, why is she upset with Glenn? Like, what did he do? And now that she's said what she said, like I wanted to be said, now it all makes sense. But for the first time watching, you might not catch that. You might not really grasp the concept. But I understand it. But like, let's have a talk while we're watching out. Like, so what was the point of you cutting the hole in the gate? Like, Glenn, you're over here, you know. And then as soon as she comes out, she's like, it's my watch. You know it's his watch. You know it's his watch. You got a watch on, you know it's his watch. So it's just like, and then you guys do it. Like, you do it on the Discovery Channel. Me and you, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like we do it on Discovery Channel. So they're doing it, and it's like, you guys aren't even watching what's going on. So what happens if another car comes, bashes in the gates, you guys are freaking naked doing it, and then, so what about Beth? What about Carl? What about Carol? That aren't, they're thinking they're safe that by having not one head, but 2 heads, 4 eyeballs, supposed to be viewing what's going on. And of course, you guys aren't doing that. You guys are worried about yourselves. And let's make up and let's have, not only did you do it, like, you guys could have just done it outside at this point. The dead ain't really watching you, honey. They smell you. They can't see you. We discovered that in season 1. They can't really see. So just do it out in the open. Just do it, damn it. Because at this point, you're going over there and you close the gate down like people actually really give a flying hooter about you guys. Like, the whole world is dead. Like, we don't care. And then she's like, he's not that good, girl. Girl, stop it. Stop it. The fakery. But yeah, so that really bothered me. Definitely was like an annoying thing that I saw. And she always, like, I feel like when they get to, it's only when they're together. Like, I actually can do her in doses alone. And I obviously, you know, I love Glenn. But it's just when they're together, you're just like, oh God, let's get this scene over with. It's actually kind of annoying. Now let's see what else annoyed me. Then the ending, I know that Rick isn't gonna do anything with Queen M and like turn her in or whatever. And I know that the writers are like, yeah, but let's get you guys a little worried about Rick Grimes. And like when he was talking, I was understanding what he was saying, but then at the same time, I'm like, okay, so why did you, so you'll keep Merle or Earl, like you'll keep him over her, you'll keep, you've taken in other people, right? You kept those jailbirds, the 2 guys that are now dead on your watch. but you won't keep her. Oh, it's because the governor is saying like, oh yeah, let's, you know, I'll let it all go. But you just said what you feel. Your gut feeling is he's gonna kill her and then he's gonna kill all of y'all, right? So why even, I mean, it's okay to think it. As long as he, obviously, if he tries to act that out, you guys know I'm gonna come for him. But I don't even see him acting it out. I think this was just like the build up to get into the next episode. This episode was very like mellow. Like I feel like I would give this episode like an 8. I probably would give it an 8 because the acting's really good. I'm kind of curious, I'll look it up. Well, what episode is this? The Walking Dead 13, right, y'all? I think it's 13, of course. Now I'm having problems typing 13. You know, I'm like one of the best typers. I think I would give it an 8. I don't think it would be higher than an 8. So this is, it's a 7.7. Like a lot of people didn't really find this episode that amazing. Interesting. By the way, side note, did you guys see Carl grown up? Child, Carl is kind of cute. No shade. Hey, Chandler Riggs. Oh God, there's Lori Holden. And by the way, I did hear you guys, I'm not sure if I ever said it to you guys in my other reactions, how you guys said that Lori Holden actually helps save, oh wow, that's who she was in The Boys. Oh, I like that character too. So it's definitely just this character. Lori Holden, like in real life, helps, I forgot what you guys said, like sex trafficking. So that's really nice of her. So she's obviously a really, like, a good person. It's just this character, per se. But I'm looking at all, like, besides The Boys and other stuff that she's in, she always does that face. Oh, Lord, child, she always does that face. That face. Anywho, so what else? So the governor, although he's a villain, I still find him one of the most interesting characters of this whole entire show. Love to see him when he's here. I liked how that the two sides all came together, and that's how it is, I feel like, in real life, where the leaders, you know, don't like each other, so everybody below them has to fight each other. But if we took out the leaders, then we could all mesh and mingle and jingle and we could all get along. But because the leaders want to go to war, now we all have to go to war. I feel like and we all make choices. Like, I think obviously that's kind of how it is. So I did like that scene with everybody bonding. And you see Mitch was like kind of like not really feeling the governor at all. Like what he was saying. He was like, oh, I don't know. You're kind of a dirtbag. And I think that was really it. Like, there wasn't anything that really stood out to me in this episode. I enjoyed their talk. I was thinking by the ending of that episode that he was gonna reach for that gun and try to shoot Rick, and there was gonna be a whole fight scene in there. But that didn't happen. But it definitely is building up for the next 3 episodes to wrap up this season. I'm assuming the next episode is when we're gonna start going into war, because we don't have much wiggle room to do much of anything else. They threw a few walkers in there. They gave you a little fight scene. They're like, oh, the dead's still here. So that was cute. I thought that the sound of the barnyard was going to be a reason why we kept hearing it and seeing these angles. And I feel like possibly that might pertain to a later episode, because The Walking Dead doesn't ever actually do things just to do things. They always seem to connect to something else. So you have to remember the scenes, the angles, the sounds, the story for later episodes, because it all will connect by then. So that's what I'm keeping in my mind, especially since they said they're gonna return there in 2 days. So what's going to happen? So I'm excited to see what's happening, but this episode definitely was taken off the annoyance level from Bobblehead to definitely Glenn and Maggie and a little bit of Rick, just a tad. Right when I was watching it, I knew what the writers were trying to do. The writers were like, let's get the viewers a little bit irritated and start looking at Rick some type of way, or to figure out, is Rick's thinking accurate? Would you think that? And that's what the writers were trying to do. But I don't think that he's going to get rid of Queen M for multiple reasons. One, everybody loves Queen M and always talks about Queen M. And Queen M, if she died in this season, it would be too short. It would be too short for her character, for all the outpouring love of her. So I already know in my back of my mind that she's good. And I understand what the writers were doing. How many times am I going to say the same thing? Somebody right now is being like, you said that 8 times. Okay, guys, I hear you loud and clear. I'm going to get off this because it's time for me to make some food. But thank you guys so much for being here. Check out all my other reactions. Please share this content, y'all, and help me get to 200K. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the walking running through the 6 with a bag full of